G'day YouTubers. This channel reached 1,000 subscribers a little while ago. Now I wanted to thank you all for that and just share a few thoughts about the journey. There's no doubt that doing this takes a fair bit of time, and getting subscribers and views and likes etc. makes it worthwhile. So firstly I want to thank everyone for that. And next I'd just like to talk a little bit about the journey itself. When I first started this channel, I didn't really have much of an idea what I wanted to do, other than thought I'd take some photos and put them up on YouTube. I didn't have any really good equipment. I had some pretty bad editing software. I had absolutely no idea of what I was doing, and I wasn't very good at talking to the camera. Some of those things have improved. I could still use a bit of help talking to the camera, I guess. But the editing software I got now, I found some software, it is great and it lets me do a lot more than I ever used to do, and I think it's improved the quality of the video and the audio enormously. The other thing that's improved is getting some, not great cameras, but decent cameras. I've got an older model GoPro and an older model Canon video that I mount on the dashboard, and they're doing quite a good job. But I think the biggest change is in what I wanted to do with the channel, and I'd just like to tell you the story of what changed things there. A good while back I was over at Curtin Reef. I'd gone over there for an overnight fish, and not long after I arrived, these two guys in a boat were packing up to leave. They'd also been there the previous night for an overnight fish, and they came over and said hello and asked me did I want their leftover bait. So I thank you very much, I took that, and while they were there they were just talking a little bit, and they told me that when they came over here it was their first trip over and they had trouble finding the reef. I guess they arrived when there wasn't a car park of boats there, so it did make it a little bit hard to find. They'd had a bad night, they hadn't caught any fish at all, they'd had nothing but snags and lost a lot of gear, and they said, jokingly I hope, that they were going home to sell their bait. Anyway, I thought about that for the rest of the trip. For the next couple of days I thought about that, and that gave me the inspiration of what I really wanted to do with the channel. It wasn't much good just posting videos of going out fishing. Everyone does that, and while it was nice for me to look back on them, it's not very useful to anyone else. So on that trip I decided that what I was going to do with the channel was to give some directions to people where they could fish and how to fish, and that's where it's gone from there on. There's still a lot I'd like to do, and I'm still not very happy with the way that I'm explaining things. I wish I could do more with it, but I'll keep working at it and it will improve and get better over time. I still plan to do a mixture of videos, things on fitting out your boat, maintaining your equipment and fishing techniques, things that have worked for me over the years, all that sort of stuff. And hopefully everyone will get something out of it. I've been having more fun making these videos than I ever had making just plain videos of going out fishing. As you can see from some of the clips that have been playing in the background while I've been talking, the early videos were pretty bad. If you could hear the audio from them, that was terrible. Microphones I had at the time just weren't up to the standard, and I didn't have any audio processing software to help them. So all that's improved a bit and hopefully made the content a bit better. And that's about it. I just wanted to say a big thank you to everyone for having subscribed and commented and given likes to the channel. All that feedback helps to show me when I'm on the right track and I'm producing the sort of content that you guys want to see, so please keep that coming. I'd especially like to single out the two guys that I met over at Curtin for a special thank you to put me on the track of what I'm doing now. I don't know if you've joined the channel, I do hope you have, and I do hope that if you have, you're getting something out of it and catching a few more fish. That's all I really wanted to say. Thank you all. Until next time, good fishing.